some time and explaining the concept on mode for data type 3. Let's, as usual, take this session to solve a question, a typical question on mode for data type 3. From the previous session, we learned basically that to find the mode of the data type 3, right, we need some items, some tools, right? So this was the general formula. We said mode for the data type 3 is equal to the lower class boundary, right, plus a fraction, a component of the class size. So this C is the class size. So we say that we change in 1 over change in 1 plus change in 2. And we explain that change in 1 is the difference between the class size, the class frequency, and the frequency before, while the change in 2 is the difference between the class frequency and the frequency of the class after. Yeah, so let's find this item to find the mode. So we need to find the first, we need to find the modal class. So the modal class, right? We say the modal class is just the class with the highest frequency. So now if you look through this, right, the modal class, you see the highest element, the greatest element is here. The has the greatest frequency is 8. Yes, it's 8, right? So the modal class, the class is this guy. So it's 40 to 49. So meaning our mode will fall within this thing. But then we need the lower class boundary. For the lower class boundary, what do we see? To find the class boundary is the difference between the this guy, this one and this 39 and 40. The difference between 39 and 40, right? Is going to be what? The difference between 39 and 40 is going to be 1. So 40 minus 39 is equal to 1, right? And we have it. When you have it, you get 0.5. So that 0.5, we subtract it from the lower class boundary. So we have you have 39.5. This is the lower class boundary. Yes, this is not something new, right? We have a full video that explains how to find the class boundaries, right? But since we are just finding the mode, we don't need all the class boundaries for everything. We just do the difference between the lower upper class of the previous class and then upper class of the current class. That's 40 and 39, right? That 40 and 39, the difference between them is 1. And we have that, we get that 0.5. So you subtract that, or you can see it as you are adding it to 39, so you get 39.5. Or you can see that you are removing that 0.5 from 40, you get 39.5. So this is the lower class boundary. The next thing, you have to find change in 1. Change in 1 is the difference between the frequency, the current class. What's our current class? Is 8, right? The frequency of our current class or our modal class is 8 minus the frequency of the class before. This is the frequency of the class. This is the class before, and this is the frequency is 6. In the end, we have 2. Then changing 2 is the difference between our modal class frequency and the frequency of the class after, which is 5. So 5. Then we have 8 minus 5, we got 3. So now we put that into and the class size. The class size is just the difference between the 40 minus 40 minus 40, right, plus 1. So that will be 49 minus 40 plus 1. That will give us 10. So the class size is 10. So how to find these things, we have actually done a lot of videos on that, right? We've done a lot of videos on that. Just quickly go back and we took our time to explain it and why they were needed. So basically this is how to find the mode of data type 1, data type 3. Okay, now so let's go to find the mode. So the mode is equal to, so we go back to this formula, lower class boundary, which is 39.5, and then the plus the upper class boundary, which is what? Changing 1, right? Changing 1, we have 2. So we have 2 over 2 plus 3. 3 is a change in 2, right? That means the class size, which is 10. At the end of the day, we have 39.5 plus 2 over 5 times 10. So at the end, we have 39.5 plus 4, right? At the end, then that will give us the mode is equal to 43.5. So this is the mode for this data type. that we have. Yeah. So yeah, this is how to solve for the data type 3 mode. This is a sample. Try to solve other questions and just try to see how if you can easily find the mode of your various classes or data sets that they give you. Yeah, this is how to simply find the mode of data type 3. Yeah, watch the previous session to understand how we took our time to explain each concept. And then for the class boundary and things, we will define some terms for data type 3. Can you look at that and how to identify them? Follow us on the series so that we can continue as building the concepts for you to ace your statistics. Yes, so this is the mode for data type. For this data type 43.5. And I hope to see you in the next session where we now talk about the median. We now find the median of this or data type 3. Yeah, see you in the next video.